What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and what we're going to be talking about today is how to level up super fast using the double XP weekend. You can already see I've been at level 50 for almost a month now. Pretty much I grinded it out, getting the individual simple points that you get, the XP points, and then now I'm going to show you exactly what solos I used in order to achieve that goal to get it so quickly, all right? So you can see right there, max level 50, right? All the other things that you get, you should be able to get your Ricky Williams. If you've been getting your level up collectibles, get Ricky Williams maxed to a 92 overall. You also get the team uniforms that I have. Okay, so you're going to get this monster right here who was Ricky Williams. Okay, he's going to be like that final thing when you get the last collectible for him, pretty much. When you go to his upgrade, you should be able to get all these tokens up to that point once you get to level 50. So that maxes him out. He's done. Dude is a monster. I think he's still the best running back in the game, even with the Eddie George card being out. Okay, in addition to that, let's go over to uniforms. I'm going to show you the uniforms you get. Okay, now these are the ultimates. These are the uniforms that I'm wearing now that a lot of you guys have been asking. Yo, Gmia, where do you get the uniforms from? It's level 50. All right, now a lot of you guys haven't been grinding as much as some of us have. That's fine. I'm going to tell you straight out. Most of the points, the XP that I got came from solo challenges. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump over here, and I'm going to show you. You can see that everything is pretty much maxed out. I've done all the solos that were allotted, and then I had to repeat solos to get XP. But before I go through that right there, let me just go over here really quickly and show you what else you get at level 50. Inside the store, you're going to go over to the MUT level packs, and then you're going to get a full legend pack that unlocks. And then this one is unlocked way before that, but you can get that prior if you wanted to or whatever. But this is going to give you a full legend. Some of you guys, I see you guys pulling glitchy stuff because you just got it done. That's some of the benefits of holding on to those legend packs when you get them, because you might end up getting like a Steve Atwater today if you complete level 50 today or during the weekend with that full level pack. That pack is not free. It does cost $20. All right? So now that we got through all the information and everything you need to know about what you get at level 50, I'm going to show you one of my favorite things that I was doing during the time that I was leveling up. I'm going to show you both of them. All right. Now, this one was a passing countdown. Pretty much what happens is any one of these that you pick, right, they're going to give you a certain amount of XP. But just in case you are, you can't throw a touchdown on the first play, I go here. If, pretty much you have to do all of these in the gauntlet where you get one play to do it to get the, the gold player and the gauntlet token. But for this purpose of grinding quickly, you're just going to replay the solo. All right. Now you're going to get a decent amount of XP per game because you're scoring a touchdown. Pretty much what happens with the XP, if you can get any solo challenge where you score a rushing touchdown, you throw a passing touchdown or anything like that, it's going to increase the amount of XP you get per game. This right here, I did this so many times to get my XP up. It was ridiculous. Like I literally just sat here and just like, had like a drink and just kept doing the same solo over and over and over and over again. It helped me with MUT Master also. But for the most part, I wanted the XP because I wanted Ricky Williams at that 92 overall. And for most of you guys that, were like me, that we're like, crazy MUT grinders, like we're psychopaths, we want more from EA. I was actually having a conversation with Cookie Boy on Twitter yesterday. Shout out to Cookie Boy. He was like, bro, we actually grind the game more than a lot of other people. So we can't expect anything for us that's already at level 50. And it's a very valid point that he makes. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're psychopaths. It's pretty much what it is. Like, it doesn't make any sense to pretty much, argue that situation. It's just that we always want more. And as far as the MUT content goes, like, usually around this time, I'm starting to get bored. Like, with MUT over the last couple of years. Like, 16, well, not with 16 still had great MUT. 17, not so much. 18 wasn't, as engaging. I don't think there's been a year that's been like this where it's just constant, updates, everything like that, and everybody is still getting stuff. Like, it's really, really good, and that's why so many people are engaged with it, and they're trying to get so much more. So don't worry about it, guys. We don't get anything extra, okay? We're not getting anything extra. If you're level 50, you're already level 50, we got to just chalk it up as whatever and just support the other guys that are grinding right now to get their stuff done. That's pretty much what we're doing right now. So it is what it is at the end of the day. That's what we're looking to do. All right, so now, once you're done with that solo, if you're still in the process of being leveled up, what's going to happen is you're going to see your XP, and then you're going to see that it's going to show you double XP as well. All right, that's one of them. The other one that I was doing Where is the other one that was pretty short? Was it Journey? Hold on, let me go over here. I gotta find it because I haven't done it in so long. Was it? No, it wasn't. It wasn't Journey. It must have been under. Was it under the Gauntlet then? It might have been the Gauntlet. It might have been the Gauntlet games. A full game. Yeah. Okay. So look, what happens is this now, right? You got to play full games. Now, in these full games that I was playing, I was scoring like 117 points a game. It was wild and ridiculous. Craziness I was doing. Because I had to do all those things in order to build up my XP. So I was just doing really wild things. Again, I wanted at level 50. I wanted it done with. So I went above and beyond. So I went to these full games. And this is a way where you can accumulate a lot of things. But I don't like to really go above like 117. Some of you guys are like, yeah, bro, it doesn't register. Every yard that I rush for, every yard that I pass for, registered. So I don't know exactly what was going on with you guys, but it all registered with my games. My interceptions, my sacks, everything. It all went through. Now, the full games now, you can go through it that way if you want to, but there are other things that you can do inside, what was the other game? I think it was inside the training camp. But the one that I was doing specifically, it got removed because they updated weekly on every Sunday. It was one of these, right? Because like they start you off in the fourth quarter, and then what happens is you can like really, really eat. Because when the computer, like right now you're down 33-27, when you score and you go up, the computer constantly tries to score. So all you got to do is like lock them up a little bit, and then you can continue to score. Now remember, every time that you score a touchdown, that's plus whatever amount of XP that you're getting. So these solos are not the full games, but they can accumulate a lot because it's double XP. Put it like this. If I had double XP when I was doing it, I would have probably gotten level 50 like maybe almost a week sooner because it took so long because I wasn't willing to sit there for more than like 2-3 hours a day because I didn't have that much time in my schedule to do it. So just allot that into the amount when you're getting the double of it. And I was averaging like 230 a game. So that makes it 460. So you see what I'm saying? So that's 460 a game. And it was like 4,000 XP at a certain point that you needed. So, you know, it all balances out depending on what you want to do. Now, you can easily go to any other solo and do whatever you want. All I'm doing is explaining to you food for thought. You're going to have to go through them and see which one works best for you. But at the end of the day, it's very, very easy to do once you are, once you get to the point where you're at right now, where you get the double XP, every time that they do this, you have to take advantage of it. Because if you don't, bro, they don't do it that often. And I didn't think they were going to do it this year because I thought that they were going to be like, what the heck? Bro, what was that? Who is that? Who is this running step for step with Randy Moss? Who is that guy? Let me try to look and see. Okay, it's Byron Jones. This game is just, listen, bro. I thought it was going to say Jesus on his back, but it just said Jones. So, like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, what was that all about? He just running step for step with him now. Okay. All right, it makes sense. Yeah, EA, that makes perfect sense. Byron Jones. Okay. But anyway, like I was saying before, I was really interrupted by EA shenanigans. Going through it and finding out which one it works best for you is very, very key. All right? So now, look, the reason that I picked these right here is simply because I know, like, oh, did his moms, did his moms. I did his moms, did his moms, did his moms. Sing along, y'all. Did his moms, did his moms. I did his moms, did it. Yeah, I did it. Okay, look, that's enough, guys. Stop singing along. All right, so now, once you go ahead and kick this field goal, right, and you go up by 1, the computer's sole purpose is to cheat you, right? They want to score. So all you got to do is keep stopping them and scoring, keep stopping them and scoring. And then usually what I was doing, I was getting about like, 4 or 5 touchdowns, and I was getting like 230 XP. All right. Now you can, like I said, you can go to other games where you have a whole half to do it, like only half of the game. Because if I was doing it like the way that I'm doing it now with XP, I would have done a couple of those full games and just got hella XP. You know what I'm saying? Because in one full game, I'm gonna probably get 1,000 with the double. But I don't like to recommend to you guys to do double. I mean, like the full games, because what happens is you get bored easily. Like that's the one thing that I really agree with a lot of you guys on. When you have to play the full games, you get bored very, very quickly. All right? So I don't want that to happen. So that's why I do like these half games where they just do what they have to do and then that's it. And then we go from there. All right? So pretty much what you try to do, you just try to come out here and make sure you got to beat hits it. Bruh, it's arcade mode. So guys, make sure you stay on aggressive tackling and aggressive stripping because everything will probably be a fumble. And then you just keep doing this, you know what I'm saying? And pretty much before you know it, it's a wrapperoni with cheese. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just is pretty much over eventually. So you got to just be careful with it. Okay, throw a hot one. Throw right here. Right? Oh, okay. That's okay. It's on arcade mode though. All right. That was lucky because when it's on arcade mode, what that means is that the CPU, they come to you and they hand you a red ball and you stick it in your mouth and then EA just does whatever. That's usually what it means when it's on arcade mode because anything goes in arcade mode. So that could have easily been a touchdown. All right? And all of us, you all know what I'm talking about. Arcade mode is the freakiest mode ever in the game. So you got to understand that. All right? Hold that block right there. We're going to drop right here anyway. All right? So you would go through these halves. Like, for instance, I would keep running my one-play touchdown play and just keep throwing dots, keep throwing dots, keep throwing dots. They would keep trying to score, and I just keep going, and I try to make sure I score at least 4 touchdowns. That was getting me like 230 XP a game. Okay? So, again, that's like 460. That's, I think for the most part, you're not trying to get too much more than that. As far as, because I think it was like 4,000, 5,000 XP for each level. So I don't remember, bro. It's been a month. So I just know that with this double XP weekend, if you allot, I would say, I would err on the side of caution and say like 3 hours per day. So 3 hours on, if you do this method, 3 hours Saturday, 3 hours Sunday, I think you should be done. Maybe you might need an extra hour or two, but depending on what level you are, a lot of you guys that I've been talking to are at like level 40 or whatever. If you're really, really low on your level, you're going to have to really grind this out, man. Like, this is going to be something that you're going to have to do. I didn't mean to dive right there and jump in the air like an idiot, but it happened, so it is what it is. For the most part, like I said, you should be able to achieve something close to 50. Even if you're just starting, you just got the game or whatever, please take advantage of it, especially if you're a new sub to my channel. Look through all the stuff and all the tips that I give you guys as far as how to build your MUT team. I'm pretty sure you would find a lot of that information, you know, it'll be valuable to you in order to build your team the right way and not make some of the mistakes that we all made while we try to learn the new year of Madden. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that you learn it the right way. So that being said, I'm going to leave you guys to your grind. Get it done. Also remember, online games gives you double XP as well. So it's whatever mode you're playing. I just think that it's less stressful to do it the solo route. But you got MUT drafts, you got head-to-head seasons, you got weekend league, you got solo battles. So many different ways to do it. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and figure out what you need to do. Let me know if you have any other questions or comments, and I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.